Hello viewers, today is episode 29, Sectors in the Liberation War. This episode is being followed from a book, Our Bangladesh. This book is written to connect the present and future generation with the history of Bangladesh. Let's proceed. Sectors in the Liberation War. To conduct the Liberation War in 1971, the Provisional Mujibnagar government gave directives to divide the whole Bangladesh into 11 sectors. You can see in the whole picture. Sector 1, Sector 2, Sector 3, Sector 4, Sector 5, Sector 6, Sector 7, Sector 8, Sector 9, Sector 10, that includes the coastal areas and naval, you see that, and Sector 11. Here we go. So 11 sectors. In a meeting presided over by Prime Minister and Defense Minister Tajuddin Ahmed, the whole situation of the war was reviewed and discussed, and the decision of dividing the whole country into 11 sectors was taken in the meeting so that the war could be monitored through appropriate administrative measures. During 10 to 17 July, an assembly of sector commanders were held in Kolkata. In the assembly, it was decided how many sectors would be finalized, who would be sector commanders, and how many brigades would be built, and who would be in charge of these sectors. In the meeting of high-ranked and military officials in Mujibnagar on 11 July, elaborate discussions on freedom fighters' areas and strategies of war were held, and some important decisions were taken. In the meeting, Colonel Ataul Ghani Osmani was given the promotion, and as the senior most officer, he was appointed as the commander-in-chief of Bangladesh forces in the Liberation War. Lieutenant Colonel Abdur Rob was appointed Chief of Army Staff, and Group Captain A.K. Khandker as Deputy Chief of Staff. In the meeting, it was decided that each sector would be under one commander, and the 10th sector would be under direct control of Commander-in-Chief, which is the coastal line we have seen. Under this sector were Naval Commando Forces and Special Force of Commander-in-Chief. Very interesting. Now, let's say Sector 1, as we have discussed, the Chittagong Hill Tracks part. Major Ziaur Rahman and Captain Rafiqul Islam. Captain Rafiqul Islam is still alive. Sector 2, Major Khaled Mosharraf and Major ATM Haidar. Major Khaled Mosharraf, you can close it. Can we see it? And Captain ATM Haidar. Sector 3, Major KM Shafiullah and Captain Nuruzzaman. Major Shafiullah, KM Shafiullah and Captain ANM Nuruzzaman. Sector 4, Major Chittaranjan Datta, recently we lost him last month, and Captain Rob. Sector 5, we have Major Mir Shaukat Ali. Sector 5, Major Shaukat Ali, you can say. Sector 6, Sector 6, Wing Commander Khadimul Bashar. Wing Commander Khadimul Bashar. Sector 7, Major Nazmul Haq and Major Qazi Nuruzzaman, and Subedar Major Arab. We don't have the picture. Sector 8, Major Abu Osman Chowdhury, that's him, and Major M.A. Manzoor. Sector 8, Abul Manzoor. Sector 9, Major M.A. Jalil, Major M.A. Manzoor, overlapped, and Major Joinal Abedin. That's Sector 9. Sector 10, Commander of Headquarters Forces. This sector was constituted with the naval commanders also. Naval Commando. This special forces also there. Sector 10 is that should be Sector 11. Major Ziaur Rahman, Major Abu Taher, and Squadron Leader Hamidullah Khan. Lot of information. Every story of these sectors, every single information, operation, everything was very interesting, very touchy, very heartfelt. Viewers, every time you meet a freedom fighter, touch them, ask them, how was your fight? What did you do? What special things? Lot of nice stories they have to share with you. That's what I do. For more information, you can visit our website, ourbangladesh.info. Thank you for being part of us. I'm Dr. Ferdous Khandker from New York.